How you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And we wanted to go outside and play, but it's raining again. It's supposed to rain all day long. And I wanted to also test this new little solar charger and battery pack. But on the actual charging test, I will have to put off. But I wanted to show you this anyway. I got this off of Amazon the same time I got that little AM and FM radio, and it was on sale for $13. And let me move this over here so you can see the box a little better up close. Trying to see if I can fake out my camera there. It's supposed to have 4,000 milliamp hours of capacity once it's fully charged, and it provides 5 volts out, up to 1,000 milliamps or 1 amp. Did I say 4,000 milliamps? If I did, I meant 4,000 milliamp hours is the capacity. Sorry about that. Oh boy, it's, I'm getting old. It's just coming at a wrong time for me. Anyway, so theoretically, you should be able to take this little device and set it out in the sun. Now, I think, let's see, cautions. Careful to read the instructions. Please charge the mobile charger completely before the first time using it, which is what I did. It's the first thing I did. That's the only thing I've done so far, and I'll tell you the results of that. Don't drop, knock, disassemble, or attempt to repair the charger by yourself. So if you got somebody else with you, you can do that, but don't do it by yourself. Don't immerse the charger in water. Okay? Don't expose the charger to a heat source as fire or heater. Now, what I was looking for is some of these portable little handheld chargers say don't put it in direct sunlight, but the charging circuitry is not very efficient unless you put it in direct sunlight. One of the things I know will damage these if you stick these on your dash in your car, because that is not only direct sunlight, but since your car is normally closed up, it really gets hot and it will destroy these things. So don't do that. Like I say, I can't do a test yet outside because it's overcast and raining today. Again. So what I did do, and here's the model number right here. And like I say, they're advertised to have a capacity of 4,000 milliamp hours or 4 amp hours. That's what they advertise. Okay, let's get rid of this box here. Now, what I did do, well, let me show you what it's got. Okay, so here's the solar panel here. Not very large. And let me see, does it say... It does not say what... Well, maybe it does. Can we go back here? Oh, yes it does. It says the solar panel capacity... Excuse me, I'm sorry. Man. The solar panel output to the built-in battery is 5 volts at 250 milliamps. So you can see it's going to, and that's probably best case. So you can see it's going to take a while to charge this up. I think I saw somewhere, I don't know where it is. Saw somewhere, it was another review or a comment on Amazon that it can take 3 to 4 days to partially charge this, not even fully charge. Now, What it's supposed to happen is when it's charging, let me turn it on here. There are these 4 LEDs, which is supposed to indicate the percent charged. So if you got all 4 turned on, it should be 100% charged, which it should be because I charged it with its USB cable using, I think, no, what I did, I take that back. What I did, and that's what I wanted to tell you today, is, let me set it down, is I charged it using this Drork USB tester. And by using this tester, so anyway, I plugged this into my computer, and then I could see what the voltage was out of my computer and how much current was being drawn. And then this neat little device will tell you, it will keep track of the amount of capacity that it's storing in whatever device you're charging. So what I did is I charged it up. I took it right out of the box. I had no idea what the capacity was of the device when it came from the seller. Now, none of the lights were lit up, so you would think that it was 0 capacity, but I'm sure there was some capacity in there. So I charged this thing overnight using the USB port, and what this reported was that the capacity that it put into this battery pack was 2,695 milliamp hours. Okay, that's a lot less than the advertised 4,000. It's about, if we rounded it up, we would say that's 3,000 versus 4,000. So kind of fell short there. But anyway, so that's what we did, and supposedly it's charged up now, fully charged up. And let me turn this off because of course leaving is on, it'll discharge it. So I've got it turned off now, and what I plan on doing is I will, and the connections are, here is a full-size USB port output, and then here's the mini or micro port input for charging it. Or you can charge it, like I say, with this solar panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to again use this tester, and in this case I'm going to have it accumulate and tell me how much capacity was discharged. Because theoretically, like I said, there may have been some residual capacity already stored in this thing when I got it, so the 2,695 milliamperes may not be all that this thing can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up my tester, turn it over, and then I'm going to take the output of the tester and I'm going to hook it up to this little device. Let me get it here so you can see it a little better. This is a load. It's a resistive load, so it's not a dynamic load. So it's a resistive load with a USB connector and a little LED light to indicate it's still being supplied enough voltage. And then you can switch it between 1 amp load and 2 amp load. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this on the 1 amp load and then hook it to the tester and then let this load drain the battery and see what the tester tells me that the capacity of this battery pack was. So that's the test I'm going to be doing. And then if it ever stops raining and the sun comes out, we will try to see how long it takes to charge this thing, this battery pack in here, using the solar panel. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to hook up the load right now. And we will see, I think I've got it set on 1 amp. Oops. Yes, I do have it set for 1 amp. So then I'm going to turn this on. And let me get this thing up so you can see what's going on here. So I'm going to turn this on. Push and hold this little button here to turn it on. And then now it should be supplying power to this load, which it is. And we'll look at our little tester, and it says it's at, well, you can't read it, but let me tell you what it says. Excuse me. It says, ouch, that darn resistor got hot. That little resistor there got hot. Woo. It says it's supplying 5 volts at 0.96 amps or 4.83 watts, and it's discharging now. It's already up to 10 milliamp hours. So we're going to let that run for a while, and then we'll, boy, that baby gets hot. That little resistor with supposedly 1 amp going through it gets hot, hot, hot. Plus that LED is really bright. So we're going to let this run. Oh, whoa, look at here. We're all the way down to 3 bars. So we already lost 1 bar already. And gosh, how long have I had it on? Maybe 2 minutes. So this test may not take very long. So we're going to see what happens here. Again, this is a pretty heavy load. 1 amp, pretty heavy load. But I don't know, that might be equivalent to what it would take to charge your cell phone. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to sit here and let you watch this thing discharge. I'm going to stop this video, and then once it uses up the battery, then I will do another video and tell you what the results were. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. Bye-bye.